Hi there, this is Tim with an Elite Dangerous video, and in this video you're going to see me go from the Eagle sector near the Eagle Nebula all the way up to Traikaae AA-A-H2 Nebula. This is actually pretty far up from the galactic plane, where the majority of the stars are on the disk. So when we actually get there, you'll notice that half of the sky, or the space around me, is almost devoid of stars. You can only see a few, and then below me you'll see kind of all the dirt and dust and all of the stars, obviously, that actually make up the Milky Way. The nebula itself is really gorgeous, and it actually helps a lot because the Eagle Nebula, as you saw in my last video, it kind of disappointed me quite a bit. I was really disappointed that I'd taken the time to go there, and it almost looked exactly the same to me as the Omega Nebula had. And there was basically very little variation, or not enough variation. I also couldn't find specific features that I had gone there to see, such as the pillars of creation and things like that. So I needed to see this nebula. I really needed to go here and see something that looked spectacular, and this nebula did it for me. You know, it made me feel better about the distance that I'd gone to the Eagle Nebula that I had felt I'd wasted my time doing. You know, so that's a positive, really. As you can see, I'm getting closer and closer here, and I'm using the new external camera to take some screenshots as well. So basically this allows me to get a really high resolution image now without any of the kind of cockpit A-frames coming down at the side of the glass or anything like that. Just getting towards the nebula now. Just slowed down how much speed I'm playing the video, and going to actually take a few screenshots and things now and show you the nebula itself. So this is what they're calling the debug camera, but it's really an external camera that you can basically fly around your ship. Of course, you can see the nebula in the background, and you can see my Cobra Mark III at the bottom left. Each time there's a little bit of a freeze like that, it's because I've taken a high resolution screenshot. Now this nebula has an awful lot of red in it, obviously, but there's also a lot of white as well that I'm not sure it'll come out very well on the video, but it honestly looked like there was a lot of white dust in certain areas throughout the nebula. Going to drop out of Super Cruise now. And I'm just going to scroll around and actually show you the nebula itself, and then I'll show you the galactic plane and show you that there's a lot of stars below it and not that many above it, to kind of show you how far away I am from the galactic disk itself. A few screenshots again of the nebula. Just a little bit of fast motion. I'm going to jump a few systems away just to get a different perspective of the nebula. There we go, look at that, that's gorgeous. There's a lot of black on the lower side there, white on the upper side, and obviously red throughout. Okay, there we go. And if you look at the galaxy there, you can see there's an awful lot of stars below me and not very many above there. Just going to keep going around so you can see here. That's actually the back side of the galaxy you're looking at there, and I'm kind of turning towards the center again. The center would be on the left side of the screen right now. But look at the difference there. It's effectively black on the top half here. There's so few stars that when you're actually jumping in this area, you'll sometimes only have one or two choices of a star to jump to, and when you are using the route planner, it sometimes actually makes you go in completely the opposite direction, because it's the only way for you, with whatever jump range you've got, to get to your actual target system. So it's pretty interesting actually traveling when you're this far up, but it's worthwhile when you get a view like this. So I'm heading home now. I should see you in populated space soon.